We just went over Maiden Peak, which is over 3,000 meters high, 9,800 feet. And so we've had quite a climb this morning. But this is our first major mountain to get up and over here in Colorado. So we're feeling good. And we were just starting our descent, and Patrick got a flat tire, so he's just fixing that. It gives me a moment just to give you a ring. We had a good night. We stayed at a lodge, and they took really good care of us. It was so nice to have a bath, or a shower rather, and it had been 8 days, so we were pretty stinky. We washed our clothes. We had a good meal. We slept on a bed, so we woke up feeling really great and ready to go again. And so we're heading to a town called Clark. Should be there in about 15 miles, and then hopefully get down to Steamboat later today. So we're making progress. It's another absolutely beautiful day. Probably too hot for biking, but I'll take the heat over the cold any day. And I received those wonderful voice messages from the kids and house parents in Malawi. We listened to them last night as we were going to bed, and it really touched our hearts. And, yesterday was a really hard day. Because, me, I was particularly so very tired. I think we were all underfed and overtired. But to get those messages just meant so much. A real encouragement. So kids and parents in Malawi, keep it up. Send us some more. Those are really good. So we're 18 days in now, and you can tell partly by my emotion that I get pretty wrecked out here. Trying to do 100 miles a day. It's pretty intense physically. Even though we had a great rest last night, woke up feeling like I could use another week of bed. but it's going really good. I just feel incredibly privileged to ride this with my boys. Man, I really got choked up.
Great, neighbor. Keep it going. This is beautiful.
Yeah. I cry every day. I don't think there's been a day I haven't cried while I've been on this tour. And that kind of sounds a bit weird, but what makes me cry is well, first of all, the incredible inability I have to do this. And, it's so very humbling. And second, the awe, the spectacular views around every corner, up every hill, down every hill. The majesty of God's creation is incredible. And of course, the whole idea of why we're doing this, help Malawians get a good education. And then there's the big factor, missing Joanna and Kalina in 18 weeks. And then the whole Irish family back home in Malawi. Haven't seen them in weeks either. Yeah, it seems like every day at some point I shed some tears, and it's really good. It's really healthy, really freeing.